All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the challenges. To Scholar. This challenge is about collecting pearls. I think last time I got the shoreline pearls, the purple and pink one, or yellow one. Yeah, there might have been another too. Yeah, this is a long challenge. It's taken quite a while already. Stream the Watcher. Of course I'm going to stream the Watcher when that comes out. That's a given. Any new like official Rainworld content, I'll probably speedrun it too. I'll share my thoughts on that a bit later, but it's interesting. That's a lot of green lizards over there. Where do I want to go? I believe it's actually the shaded pearl that I need to get next. Because I was going to get that last time, but I didn't have enough space holding 3 pearls from the shoreline. I'm just gonna head over and grab the shoreline or the shaded pearl real quick, and I think it's the like, chimney wall, Sky Islands, and farm raised pearls and subterranean. Right. Okay. Watch your percent before in percent, of course. And actually, like, well-designed campaign over like a joke. Yeah, probably. I'm interested in that. Oh man. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That was super close. That was also pretty close. I just need to get this way. That's all. He's probably gonna chase me. Luckily, this is all the food I need. Oops. The game lagged, and I thought that I didn't make the jump. So I slowed down, but I actually did make the jump. Are there multiple slug cats that watch the stream? What is Watcher? Watcher is a recently announced DLC for Rainworld. It's basically Nightcat. We don't really know much about it. Well, we actually do kind of know a lot about it. It's gonna have a new character, the Watcher. They might have some sort of like stealth ability, kind of what it looked like, but that's speculative. Yes, it is official DLC. I don't know if you have to, if it's paid or not. It seems to be more focused on new regions with a single new character over like a lot of different characters with like only a handful of regions each. Because for Downpour, you know, 5 different characters, but each character only really has like 1 or 2 unique regions. And some of them were shared, like the past versions of Garbage and Shoreline, or like Outer Expanse were successful by a lot of characters, you know. There's a lot of questions about that character. I did shelter. I need food. There's tons of food in this area. That's not the right pipe. Go in there. Yeah, gave him a spear. You'd think that I would have higher rep with scavengers, considering that I'm literally just collecting pearls. That's the entire point of this run, but I can't give those pearls to the scavengers. So sorry, dude. I have to push that guy down. I think I left the shelter, or I left a pearl. I almost made that. I think I left the pearl in a shelter, so I don't need to go down to the spider room where you normally get it. Mouth getting tossed around. This is not a downpour challenge. I do not even have downpour enabled. I'm starting with all of the vanilla challenges first, before the downpour ones. That's just the order that I've decided to do it in. Hello, welcome to the stream. You are not late. It has only been like 10 minutes. That's actually very early. So the pearl should be right here. I mean, there's people who join the stream like 10 minutes before it ends. So I'd say that's pretty late. Just get rid of the spiders. I could probably just make it all the way back to industrial on this cycle. There's not many dangerous things going on. Did I drop the... I stopped the pearl. I love that platform up there that you can't even see normally. That is the pink lantern mouse. They're one of the rare versions. I've learned a lot about lantern mouse colors. What did I pick up? A rock? Also, as long as the scavengers aren't a problem, they might still be here. And that one guy was kind of aggressive. This guy's the Watcher. Also, I could totally just put this in my stomach. Also, I could have just passaged. I was actually planning on doing that, I just forgot. That's fine. I'll remember to passage for the farmer race pearl. I think that's the one that I want to passage for. It's like kind of out of the way. Also, hold up. Are you even allowed to use passages? I should check the challenges, just to be safe. Because I think one of the challenges said that you can't use passages. I think that was the neuron one where you have to bring neurons to moon. This one doesn't say anything about passages at all. In fact, it barely requires any proof. You just need a screenshot of all the pearls in one place. So, you can get the pearls however you want, really. Wow, I got destroyed. Okay, I'll use the passage this time. Not only did they not get flipped over by the first rock, but they also insta-killed me and bit me before I could throw that rock, which I was like a few frames away from doing. Also, nobody on Twitch. Yeah, that's usually how it is. By the way, what happened last stream was specifically for an event. If you're not on the Discord server, or the Rainroad Discord server, or the Rainroad Speedrun Discord server, you probably didn't know about this, which I think is kind of unfortunate. Well, I mean, okay, I'll talk about that later, but there's an event going on, which is a bunch of story percent runs. I've talked about this a few times, because I participated in it. That was what the last stream was. That was just my contribution to the event. This guy better watch out. There's usually not that many lizards here, I feel like. Like there's a green, there's a pink, there's a mole too. But well, here they are. On the Discord server, the link to my stream was the Twitch stream. So I figured that, like, if this is gonna be for like this event, I want to focus everyone on a single platform, and that should be the Twitch channel. Because I thought it'd be strange if, you know, someone on the Discord saw this event and they join the stream and it's like 5 people, or maybe like 3 people. Like, oh, there's only 3 people here, and they leave. You know, even though there's actually like 10 more people on the YouTube channel that they just don't know about. So I figured I'd want to actually keep everyone on one platform just for that one event. So I'm not gonna do that kind of thing again. And if I do, I'm just gonna like only stream on one platform. I don't want to like have both streams going just to like disable the chat for one of them. But also, if I did only do the stream on Twitch, I'd have no way to like to announce it, really. Like I was talking a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was talking about the events, but like I couldn't guarantee how many people would like just decide to go over to Twitch. So just having it on YouTube meant that YouTube viewers could see that the stream was there, but then know like, okay, it's actually like mostly on Twitch. Gotta love the lantern mice lighting up this room, and the shaded in general. It's a nice like combination of creatures. The complete darkness, and then, you know, a few creatures here and there to provide light. It's kind of like the deep ocean. Make sure to actually swallow the pearl. It actually travels with me. And I do only have one passage. It would be worth it probably to try to get another one. I don't really know what my progress is in terms of passages. I should look at that. That's a lot of regions. The one I want to stay in is this one. Alright, that's another pearl. This is 9 total. So there's 7 left. Yep, counted correctly. So there's 1 on Chimney, 1 on the wall, 2 in Subterranean, 1 in Farmraise, and then 2 in Sky Islands for vanilla. In Downpour, there's way more pearls in Sky Islands, which luckily is not the case now. There's a lot less pearls to get. So many green lizards. Infestation. A lot of points too. If I was doing a score run. Where do I want to go? I guess I want to get the chimney and wall ones, right? Watch your Steam link. Is there another way to find it? It should be linked on the announcement videos. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Yeah, it's like the first link on the announcement video. You can, most of the information is actually on the Steam page itself. There's some screenshots from various regions. Okay, I guess now is like a better time than any to talk about the DLC, but it feels like there's gonna be a lot of regions. Because a good amount of there's like 5 regions, I think like 5 or something around that are just straight up from other mods. If I can remember the names of them, I think one of them is Coral Caves, Aether Ridge, Badlands, you know. So if you've played those mods before, I just missed. If you've played those mods before, there's a decent chance that some rooms will be very similar. That doesn't mean that they will be exactly the same, just like copy paste this mod into the game. I've heard that at least for Badlands, definitive proof that it will be modified a lot for the DLC. That's just like one region, so who knows really. One of the screenshots on the Steam page is literally just a room from one of the mods that you can like go into right now. If you really want to, go get that mod, go to that room, like you can recreate the screenshot from the Steam page. But also I heard, okay, a lot of this is speculation. I don't really have good sources for these, so just trust me, bro. But I think these like modded regions are just kind of like on the side, just like supplementary. Just like, oh yeah, here's some like extra regions to explore if you want to, which I think suggests that there's actually going to be an entirely new set of regions just for the Watcher, right? Yeah, that they're just filler, which I think is absurd. I feel like that there's a decent chance that this DLC might actually add more regions than Downpour did, and just for one character. Whoa, that was like. So yeah, I guess there's like probably more, which actually suggests I think there's not a possible chance that this entire DLC will be a separate area from the main map. Because you know how Downpour did it. You have the map, you know, all the regions in the base game, and then you know Metropolis is on top of the wall. Outer Expanse is next to Subterranean, you know, and so on. You know, Submerged Superstructure is below Shoreline. You know, they all connect to the main world in some way. But if there's like 5 regions at least, plus like several more, just for one character, that's like enough. That's totally enough for like an entirely separate world. Which honestly, I'd probably be fine with that. Especially considering some of the environments, I feel like they would have to be super distant for it to even make sense. Like, one of the regions is literally just a desert. Which, considering that this game is literally called Rain World, I don't understand how that's gonna work, but you know. We'll see what happens. I'll shelter here. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are collecting pearls. Predator and Prey redefined. I have a feeling that all of that text is just like fluff. It's just like things to hype up the DLC and be like, whoa, it's like so cool. All this, it's like it basically shares no information at all. Shouldn't have done that. Hello. Welcome. I just used that blue lizard. It's a pink. That's a white. I think I have 9 pearls so far. I have to get the chimney wall, 1 farm, 2 sky islands, 2 subterranean pearls. I think that's all the remaining ones, if I count correctly. And then the fun thing in this room is you can just fall. It almost didn't work. I've also only done that like twice ever, so not very practiced. Honestly, there was some discussion in another stream about this DLC. Personally, I'm a bit worried that including the contents of many different mods kind of messes with things. Because when you're a mod developer, you're not trying to stick to the game's story, the game's like logic, or you know, whatever. You can make whatever up, you know. You can do whatever you want. And that's the benefit of a mod, is that, you know, this isn't official. There's no like rules that you need to stick to. You know, you have that freedom. Which is like, that's great for a mod. But then just saying, hey, we're gonna take this mod and we're just gonna put it in the game. It's official content, by the way. All of this is now canon. I don't know how to feel about that though. Oh, that was a... That actually hit them. Because like the Badlands region, which is the desert, feels like a what if. You know, what if we put desert environments in Rain World? okay, let's see what it looks like. Let's put some creatures here. Let's put some like interesting environments. I don't know what that mod looks like at all. I don't even know if it has the creatures. So I'm just kind of making stuff up. But just like from like the very little that I know about it, you know, that's kind of the feel that I get. Like, okay, this is a what if scenario, and that is what most of these mods feel like. What if we put this in the game? And it'd be cool. You can experiment with like unique creatures with unique environments that you wouldn't normally see in the game. Okay, so it was inevitable that would happen someday. But now that it is, some of those would become official. It's now in the game. It's like, okay, now there needs to be a reason for these things to exist. Why is there desert? Why is there, why are there these creatures, Creatures, I mean, creatures are very flexible. You can just say that they're genetically modified and you can basically come up with whatever you want. That's why there's like backer created creatures in the game. So creatures, not really a concern at all. Environments, like I said, desert, hard to explain. Also, yes, a very, very important thing to note. The original developers of Rainworld are contributing. I don't know by how much. If it's just like... If they're like actually going to be like a main part of the development team. Or if they're just going to be like, hey, you should do this and that. And, just giving a few pointers here and there. I don't know what their level of involvement will be. But I'm hoping that they change the mods to fit with Rainworld and not the other way around. Where it's like, okay, now that these mods are in the game, like, how do we come up with an explanation for what's happening in these mods? I think it should instead be, let's change these mods so that it fits within the logic of the game. Oh, shoot. Right, I do need the pearl. Thank you. Although, I don't need it now. So I'm just gonna head back this way anyway. So I'll go to the wall first. And I'll probably say hi to Pebbles too. Yes, they also said that they're gonna focus more on completely new creatures as opposed to just a bunch of variants, which is a big problem that I have with Downpour. Like all these new creatures, but they're basically just, stat changes to previous creatures with like a small gimmick attached, Or abominations like Miros Vultures. But also, I feel like if let's say that this DLC is entirely separate, where the world is completely detached, and it is just somewhere far away, then I feel like they can get away with a lot more. Maybe it's like far away from where iterators were even built. Actually, the Raw is there, so I'm gonna doubt that. There's probably art iterators involved, or at least ancients, because I can't imagine that the Raw is just a natural thing. Because the Rot does seem like something important, an important part of the campaign. Because it's in the trailer, it's in like the title card. Good abominations. I can make it up the wall. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's in the far future. We don't really know anything about the timeline. There was a scavenger in the trailer, so they're still around, but that doesn't really mean much. Spearmaster Artificer state. Okay, well, the Rot is still around, right? And the Rot is more... I associate the Rot more with, like, earlier parts of the timeline. Because the farther you go later in the timeline, the more the Rot... I mean, it does spread in some places, but it also decays eventually, right? And the reason we see so much Rot for Rivulet is just because of Pebbles, right? It's not like a larger, like, trend of, like, more Rot in general. It's just, like, you know, in Pebbles, the Rot increases, and then it decays eventually for Saint's time, right? So if it's after Saint, I mean, even then, you know, all the Rot that we're familiar with in Rain World is because of Pebbles, and Pebbles exclusively. Which means either it is the same Rot, and this is Pebbles' facility, and which means it is somewhere between Spearmaster and Saint, or maybe a bit before Spearmaster, you know? Or it is an entirely separate region, in which case it's hard to say anything about the timeline at all, because it could be an iterator that's, like, lasted way longer than like Pebbles and Moon, right? I don't really know how to deal with this guy. I'll go over here. I kind of hope it's a completely separate area. The way that I think of the Rot is that it's a common, like, mutation that can happen in the biological parts of iterators. It's like iterator cancer, basically. Because I believe in some discussion from other iterators talking about Pebbles, they're like, he got the Rot. Oh, did he mess up an experiment? You know, it's like, it's kind of assumed that the Rot is the result of a failed experiment or like some sort of mutation, you know. It should be... okay, so who knows what the time is in the cycle, but the lizards are running away. It's not downpour, so we can't really tell, but I'm gonna assume that it is. Okay, that's a theory that I've heard, actually, several times. That the entire campaign stretches across a very long period of time. From before Saint, or like before Spearmaster to after Saint. I can stop throwing the rocks. Which, how does that make sense? I'm just curious, like, what is the logic there? How does one campaign go on for so long? Time travel. Yep. Can't wait for time travel. I mean, I guess time travel is in the game, right? For Saint. But it's not really a time... It's more like a time loop. Echoes. Yeah, I guess so, you know. Because Saint time travels because they're an echo. But what it exactly means to be an echo is still, like, very unknown. We don't really know how that works at all. Because the echoes that we see and Saint, who we play as, are very different, but they're also apparently the same thing. 5 years later. They can't even do that. We don't have any like length. We don't have like, any units of time to base that off of. What am I doing? I'm talking to Pebbles, and I'm probably gonna take a Neuron shelter. I hope the speedrun for that campaign is good. Not that it's like extremely important for most players, but you know, it'd be nice. I feel like karma levels 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel like those don't really mean anything because the symbols are very simple. They basically just count up, you know. Whereas the karma from like 1 to 5 all are like unique symbols, right? If it will rain in Badlands, will it rain at all? It has to, right? It's Rain World. I guess maybe if it doesn't have to be rain, it could just be some sort of weather event. New game, world. Random gods. We don't actually get to hear this that often. I only want 1 Neuron. Yeah. Please. Oh, okay. I also hope that the Watcher character is not overpowered. Because I feel like in general, downpour characters are a bit overtuned. Like Artificer is the kind of character that you get when you just add on every single ability. Yeah, they can double jump, and yeah, they can create explosive spears, and yeah, they have a parry too, and yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I'm not really a fan of like the special abilities, like they're superheroes. They're just, you know, they're just animals. I am just sheltering. Yeah, Hunter has the crazy ability to put a spear on their back, but it changes the game so much, it makes them like significantly stronger than the other characters. Just for one tiny little change that like isn't even that like hard to believe. And I'm not really a fan of characters like Gourmand who have like 10 different abilities, just like all stacked on top of each other. Like, yeah, you can craft items together, and you can also just spit up random items, and you can also like a bunch of different ways to like fight enemies, like with rolls and like slides and stuff, and falling on them. And also you have stamina, and also your spirits are really strong. Like there's so much stuff just stacked into one character. I wouldn't mind a stealth mechanic. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Because it means that there could be creatures like Mirror Vultures without them being like extremely oppressive, you know? If your Mirror Vulture shows up, you could just like go invisible and just hide. You could also try to be like an ambush predator. Become a white lizard. And yeah, because white lizards exist, we know that it's not an unreasonable ability. I did eat. Yeah, I think that if you think about it, actually, I don't need to get this echo at all. The vanilla maps are kind of small. Like there's some like pretty big regions out there, but like something like industrial, it's pretty well contained. Drainage system. I mean, actually, in terms of rooms, drainage system is quite large, but each room is usually pretty small, right? I feel like modders tend to want to make one region that's really big, which I think makes sense because it's like it's your one mod, you might as well like keep adding onto it, you know. And it's also like, so to market it better, be like, hey guys, I made a mod, it has like 200 rooms in it. So like this is the biggest modded Rainworld region, you know. Get in. Okay. I should probably shelter before going to chimney. Always a good idea. Yeah, honestly, I think it's better to have like an underpowered character, because Survivor is an underpowered character. They can't really do anything. They can move around, they can jump, they can do all the basics, but they don't have any special abilities. I mean, if you count like this is a special ability. And when you're making a modded character, it's like, I need to give them some sort of gimmick so that they stand out. That's every modded character. They're like, well, they can fly and they can, and just one ability gets boring, so you gotta add on like 5 abilities. Sounds like a few years. It depends on how long they've actually been working on the update. Oops. Because they could have been working on it since Downpour release, right? And after like bug fixes, right? But there might be like some members of the team who just work on making regions, and while everyone else is like doing whatever, you know, it's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna keep making regions, you know. It's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I've been doing for so long, so I'm just gonna keep doing it, you know. So there could be some people who have just been making regions, just making rooms and such, like the whole year, you know. And plus, you know, adding so many modded regions, you know, like most of the work is already done. But, you know, if they have to make modifications to all of those regions, that's also a lot of stuff to do. Like, how long did it take from the announcement of Downpour to the release? How long was that? Nine months? Well, I don't really want to check right now. There was a teaser live stream of some Downpour characters like 4 years before it was released. The MSD mod has been in development for a very long time before it even became Downpour. And then the moment that it became Downpour, it was like, all right, announced, and then like released pretty soon after that, you know. Yeah, and there was also the like really early version of the mod with just the characters but nothing else. Which, like, by the way, that totally spoiled like all of the or a lot of the Saints campaign. Like, they still had their ascension ability. You could still ascend pebbles. That guy's going crazy. If you would go and ascend pebbles, and then talk to Moon, and she has the same line of dialogue that she does after you take the refraction cell Downpour. Her dialogue is something like, "Have you noticed the rains have like stopped or slowed down as of late?" You know, it's a very similar line of dialogue to what was in the very first version of the Morse Like That's mod, for when you ascended Saint or ascended Pebbles as Saint. Remember that the red lizard feels so empty. I think it's quite pleasant. Also, hold up. What did the actual trailer say? It just says wishlist on Steam. And then on the Steam page, it says coming soon. I think it'd be strange to announce the DLC and then wait like another 2 years to actually release it. Or if they were like just starting on development right now. Like I guess the teaser is like pretty small. Silk Song. True. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't want that spear anyway. Where am I going now? I guess I'm going to Sky Islands, right? There's 2 pearls there. I have a few options. I could either take the 2 Sky Islands pearls and then just leave. Just come back with those. Or I could also go down to Farmraise and grab that pearl and then head back to Industrial with no holding 3 pearls, which is like difficult. Plus, actually, I don't think that's possible because there's 2 scavenger tolls, which means that I need to carry 3 pearls to get the Farmraise and then 4 pearls to get into Outskirts, which I can't do. I have to like put like a pearl in the gates and then like juggle them to get past the toll. That kind of just sounds annoying. And it also gives an opportunity for the scavengers just to take a pearl. So I'm probably going to use a passage to get Farmraise pearl. I said I was going to do that anyway. Now would actually be a great time to go through Pipe Guard to get to the Sky Islands, but of course that's not an option right now. That was great. This is wonderful. Silk Song is never coming out. Maybe. Actually, definitely not. It will come out eventually. I'm confident about that. I can't imagine that they'd spend like years developing the game just to say, we gave up. Especially considering that they were eventually like close to release a few times. Oh yeah, you start there. In an expedition, you're just forced to go there. I can't climb this pole. What's the best part of Pipe Yard? Leaving. I didn't want to rock. I just picked up a Batfly and it instantly threw it away the moment I tried to throw the spear. So thank you, Batfly, for disarming me. I love how you automatically pick them up. The best feature in the game. Hello. Welcome to the stream. A little bit of a risk because I have no spear now. And I'm climbing up this room, which is tends to be full of lizards. We're good. Batfly auto drop. Yeah, why are Batflies in particular just way more annoying to handle? Goodness. There are creatures on screen. I do, or itemless wall paths? Maybe? I don't know, I haven't really tried it, but I think I've done that. I've done some wall paths related thing there. Definitely. Hello, welcome to the stream. Is there a lizard over there? Yes. There's the vulture in prison right now. Yeah, this is a good shelter to take. So I don't know where the pearls are for vanilla. I believe there's one on sort of the left side of the region up a tall tower. But I don't know where the other one is. Is it in communications array? Or is that just for the King Ultra unlock? It is. Okay, okay. And it is only 2. Is it 2? Is it 2 pearls? The challenge is to collect every colored pearl into a single shelter. And I already have, what, like 11 pearls now? Yeah, 11 pearls so far have been collected. It is just 2 in vanilla. Risky. I'll check communications array. Oh. So dangerous. I think there might be a lizard over here. I think they might have also just left the room. Who knows? I don't like you. I think that should have had more force to it. He tried to save himself. Not expecting a second DLC. I was expecting maybe an update that added a small amount of content. That's kind of what it sounded like from some other like announcements and stuff. Like this, when like they increased the price of the base game, and part of the reason was like that they were going to like add more content in the future, right? So this is the pearl, right? We get Watcher or Silksong first. That is a wonderful question. So Sun gets announced. Two Rain World DLCs get released. Silksong is released too. After that. I guess I'm going this way, right? I don't want that Squid. I also wish that they would make it clear that modded content is part of the DLC. And it's something that I think they didn't really make clear in with Downpour. Is that the whole thing was basically a bunch of mods. Because like whenever anyone would say like, oh yeah, video cults when referring to the developers, they were kind of just like wrong. Like Video Cult had nothing to do with Downpour really. Other than probably like agreeing to the whole thing and like setting up, you know, whatever they did behind the scenes, who knows. But in terms of the content in the mod, they probably didn't actually do too much. It was a whole bunch of modders working on the MSC mod, plus like some quality of life mods and stuff that was attached onto that. You know, that's what Downpour is. But I don't know if they ever like really made that clear, other than maybe like talking about like what like remake stuff, you know. Is that room? Oh shoot. I don't have any food. This is just food. Like, I mean, I guess I kind of need food right now, right? But there's also a popcorn plant this way. Also the like hardest jump in the game right here. Okay. No way I'm playing Saint. I could have eaten the centipede too. I don't know. I think more content is cool. Especially like actually new content for the DLC. And potentially also bringing a bunch of mods to like higher quality standards. Because I guess if you wanted to, you could go download all those mods and just play them right now. All those modded regions. Really depends on how much they've changed. Don't care about the echo. So the pearl is in the next room going up. Not even close. Sure, that's one way to do that. I've gone up this room a total of like 2-3 times. Who knows? Okay, and it's like up here in like a really hard to reach spot. Unless you have a spear, I guess. Also, this is where this song plays. Which I've heard a bunch from the playlist, but like very, very rarely in game. Also, the ambient sounds have been messed up somehow. Nice Magna hands. Maybe that's the survivor's ability. Being able to grab stuff from really far away. And I guess, hold up. I guess I'm going down farm raise anyway. But I can't really get the farm raise pearl. Would this be a faster way to get to industrial compared to chimney? And I guess I should have answered that question a few rooms ago. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone too far. Let's just go back. I don't want to have to deal with like scavenger tools while already holding 2 pearls that I can't give to them. Pay for a toll and then go through it later, I guess. But I still need to like do that all in one cycle. So part of that would be like finding the next pearl to use. And I think I might have already used some pearls in farm raise for tolls. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. I guess I'm not gonna go, well, actually, cherry bombs are like actually surprisingly effective. Oh no, that guy's dead. Or not. How far can I get though? And also I don't have a Squidtator this time. But these jumps are easier to do from this direction. But I guess I should grab a spear or something. I also have to deal with these orange lizards, but they're never really a problem. Oh, there you go. I totally messed up the timing of that. I could have just done the pounce normally anyway. I would like some items. There we go. And from here, I think it's just a regular, yeah. It's actually kind of a surprisingly easy jump. Trying to do a longer roll actually kind of makes it more difficult because then you need to deal with the uneven terrain. Are you... Oh, thank you. Now, if I don't take the shelter, I might regret it. Although it is a very long cycle. Please move. I'll try. I'll give it a try. There's like a pink lizard in this direction. And that's kind of it. Is it? Wait, is it late? No. It's just getting darker. For no reason. I think you're just the clouds. Am I making it look a bit darker than normal? Nice. Running around as Survivor. I mean, you don't really get an idea of like hunter spawns. Like maybe a certain path isn't really worth going through if there's a really dangerous creature in the way, like a red centipede. Continuation to red centipede, that's rough. Also, the recent discovery that I've made is that you can do a funny looking roll by tapping up and doing a fast roll. After you start the roll. I can't really do it now because there's we're going down for a while. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. But look at this roll. Like, what are you doing? Whoops, hold up. Okay, no more goofing around. Yeah, I mostly wanted to see if it's actually like ever really useful to do that compared to a normal roll. So far, it seems like it doesn't hurt to do it. Like, there's no reason not to. But also, like, I guess actually a good reason not to is that you might accidentally grab a pole while tapping up. Not stop the roll, of course. So nice music cutting out here. I'm gonna not get food because I don't have a spear. I'm just gonna eat bat flies. Just kidding, they ran away. Okay, there's food in the next room, I guess. That's a spear. I'm heading down to industrial. The current challenge is to collect every single colored pearl and bring them into one shelter, and that shelter is an industrial complex. You can actually pick whichever shelter you want to, but industrial is a very like central location. I just collected 2 pearls from Sky Islands. There's only 3 pearls left after these 2. Oh damn, that spear throw cut out the music. Actually, it's probably the gate. Alright, I literally just ate popcorn. Also, don't be dumb. The farm pearl and both subterranean pearls. I guess actually, hold up. One of the subterranean pearls, unless I'm just making this up, isn't it only accessible from farmers? It's in that room, like right after the farmer's gate. So here's the collection of pearls so far. And a rock. Funny looking pearl. Yes, I'm doing them in the order that they are on the spreadsheet, which is based on difficulty. Also, I could totally just use the passage to get to the pearls. Going to, I guess it would be the farmer or the Sky Islands shelter, right? That'd probably be the most convenient place to passage to. Right. Because I could go, I mean, the farmer's pearl is also like kind of annoying to get because you have to go down and like back up the region if you want to go to actually, no, there's a way to do it that's actually kind of convenient. Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, so I'll use the passage. Some of these are insane. They are, and they're a little bit scary. Okay. Okay, there's no grenades in here, which actually means I can't blow myself up. Kill the Leviathan? Yes, that is a challenge that is based on a very specific glitch. And that's kind of how some of these challenges are. It's like, if you know how to do it, it's probably pretty easy. But if you don't, it seems impossible. Heard all those explosion sounds with no context. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, bat spear. And then you like clip them out of bounds or something like that. Hey dude, I definitely didn't do anything. Definitely doesn't sound suspicious at all when you do that. You know what? Sometimes you forget that you can just eat centipedes as Survivor. Okay, well, that didn't work. Combination of being slow and RNG. At least I got a Karma Flower. Could you please move? Nice synchronized scavengers falling from the sky. The kind of things that would happen if the rooms were actually connected together the way they should be. Yeah, that challenge too. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Now it would be easy to get the subterranean pearl from here, but I actually have to go down first and then like back up. One red centipede can feed monk and 2 soy pups. Is that true? It sounds like it, because the red centipedes are huge, and none of those really need that much food. A red centipede can definitely feed Spearmaster. This pearl is still here. That's nice. That's okay. Good job. Is that another pearl? Really? Up there? I did not know about that. That's actually kind of nice though, because I want to have higher scavenger rep. Yeah, that didn't work. Can I do... I mean, this is like really sketch. Yeah, I don't know if that's really possible. That's a really difficult jump. I kind of want that. Oh, nice camera. Nice. Little hidden pearl there. Not important for the challenge, but that was also a funny wall pounce. Scavengers have been a little bit scary, so I just want to have to worry about that. Where am I going, though? I'm going to try to get to the next shelter. After the scavenger toll. And the pearl is like quite close to that. So you do that on the other side. Is that a blue lizard? Perhaps. That's not a... Okay, there we go. Okay, that did not work out as planned. I guess I'll just let it go this way. Yeah. How am I alive? I'll be honest, I don't know how I'm alive. Like, 10 things happened that shouldn't have. And here we are. Still a few attached to me. Really? You're gonna make me drop? I didn't even think they took that other pearl. Oh, they took it, but I don't know if I got credit for that. Yeah, I did jump up at the blue lizard. It's like that other clip that you posted. I saw that one. Okay, in this room there are centipedes. Just kidding, but there would be centipedes. The pearl is like just below, or actually it's in the same room, but it's just off screen. And then from here, just an extra butterfly, because why not? I was worried for a second. I was like, where'd my pearls go? But I literally just gave them to the scavengers. You're gonna have fall damage to this room? Probably. It is quite large. But there's water at the bottom, so you'd have to dodge that. And there we go, that's cheap. And actually, I guess my scavenger rep is already pretty high, so I really didn't need to worry about that. What I should be worried more about now is scavengers stealing my pearl. Actually, I guess it's easier for me to, like, steal it back if I need to. Actually, let me go eat breakfast first. Okay, well, definitely with fastball, you can do that in like any room, but you could totally do it. Yeah, hop here. Yeah, and actually, I did undo this. I'd rather hold on to the pearl, and I believe from here there is a path to. Oops. There's a path to go back up to like the subterranean, like going this way. Excuse me. Oh, wait, please wait. Nice. Deer functioning speedrun. You can, yeah, you can leave outskirts. Yeah, you can get a grapple worm. I think there's also some tech you can do with like spears, but I don't know how reasonable that is to actually get to the final area. You could definitely return to the tutorial area, but not the very start. I don't know about that. You can either use the Suicada while starving to fly, or the grapple worm, which is like by far the easiest option. And do I have enough time? I have plenty of time. Well, I'll just head on over to subterranean then. Wiggle flights. That is always an option. Not really. Technically it is. I forgot there's orange lizards in this room. That's so bizarre to see. It's always been spiders. Like every single time I've been in this room, it's been spiders. But it's orange lizards for Survivor. That's cool. Now, how many orange lizards is the main thing I'm worried about. Is it just this guy? Like there surely is more. Yeah, the other option is just to die. That is true. Oh, you are quite close. Yeah, they're not really a problem. This is a particularly stupid bunch of orange lizards. What about them specifically? Is it just because the environments they're not very good at traversing? Anyway, we're here. It might take the rest of the cycle to get out of this room. I think I need to throw one of these. You see this thing just show up in the bottom left? Was that the like sound effect? That perfectly lined up with the sound effect that plays there. That like white dot in the corner. That's funny. I don't know if that's actually what that means though. Yep, time to wait. Smart yellow lizards. Oh, there you are. Please don't get eaten. Maybe an extended slide could work to get over to them, but that's kind of risky for no reason. Hey, dude, I'm literally right here. There's no reason to go. Hello, welcome to the stream. You can't do that. That's funny. Really? If I place on the swarp up, would they actually see it from down there? Like they would need to be in line of sight. The current challenge is to collect every colored pearl, and I'm currently trying to grab the one in Subterranean, just past this room, like roughly in that spot, like over here. I already have most other pearls collected. Yeah, I guess that one deer over there is the only one in the whole room. Oh. See, I dropped it on the floor. He's about to change his mind. Can Survivor reach Pebbles before sleeping? Probably. Because in Pebbles percent, you actually have quite a lot of time to make it there. From only like one shelter further. You just need to have enough karma from the very beginning. Yeah, the only reason to sleep is to get enough karma. And maybe with a really short cycle, it would just be impossible, but, you know. It would be possible with a long one. And then they always like tumble down this cliff. Sure, yeah, you actually do want a long or a really short cycle so that it starts raining on the wall. That is the like ideal timing, but it's actually, you know, you don't want to reset just for a really short cycle. And I think it is the best option to sleep here. Whenever the song plays, I kind of wish that like deer just worked better, because I think that they wouldn't really be a bad creature. Like in that case, I guess the deer did work properly, but it just took a long time for them to even show up in the first place. And trying to like get them to spawn whenever you want them to, that might kind of mess with the feel of the game. Like, oh, these rangers just show up whenever you want them, right? So maybe they should be like random, like they just show up whenever they want to, you know? You shouldn't be able to control them. But then, of course, you know, there's moments where you really need them, and then you just kind of spend the whole cycle just sitting around waiting for them. Where is it? Is it up here? Oh, well, I already had a pearl. Okay. So, question: do I want to get the other subterranean pearl? Would that be the only pearl left? I think so, right? Which means I'd have to carry 3 pearls back to subterranean. That'd be the last bit of the challenge. Okay, I guess I'll just do it like this. Yes, carrying 3 pearls is annoying, but having to make an entirely new trip just to grab a single pearl is also annoying. So, and being able to bring all 3 of them back to complete the challenge, that's kind of like satisfying, right? Also, look, that's a shelter down there. And these aren't geoducks. And it's lagging. We're getting the whole subterranean experience here. Yes, the challenge is every single colored pearl. Oh, that's kind of brutal. Oh, come on, there's another blue. Well, I guess I'll just sit over here. I've gotten both farm raised pearls. I'm actually holding one of them right now. This guy, where's this guy? He's just hanging out. There's a spear down there, so I could kill him down in this little bit of the tunnel. Hey, dude. Yeah, he's too scared. I kind of felt like that was gonna happen, but it actually worked out. Huh, a fruit. That's funny. Oops, I threw the fruit at him. How do you do this? I don't know how to do it. The forbidden tech. Nope, you didn't see anything? Huh. I lived. Where am I going? I'm going to... You know what? Actually, I want to stay in a particular shelter. Just for fun. Plot armor. Yeah, this shelter. It's been a while. I'm a big fan of this shelter. If you want to tame a lizard, this is like one of the easiest spots to do it, because there's a ton of food and there's a green lizard right here. At least without downpour on. Or we're gonna see something funny. Third time this shelter has ever been used. Hey, I think I've used the shelter more than 3 times. Just alone by myself, you know. And there's Wander. It's very satisfying to fill out Wander, because you don't. It's usually incomplete. Oh, that's a nice place for worm grass. Aren't these replaced with geoducks in downpour? Rip spider. Doesn't everyone have bedrock? For Minecraft, can't you get, like, if you have one version, you can get the other? Isn't that how it works now? Everyone has Uno. Where am I going? I'm going to filtration system. And I'm going to... I guess if I want to get back to industrial, the only path is really... shoreline, like shaded industrial, something like that. Also, this was like I shouldn't have taken that path. Hey, there might be a centipede over there. Should probably watch out for that. So do I remember the path? I think I do. I think I've done this multiple times. I need to go down first, right? Hey guys. Or actually, maybe it'd be better to keep going. I mean, I've already gone this way. Whoops, don't exit. Thank you, confirmation message. Oh wow, that's really easy to do. No fancy tech required. I mean, kind of, but not really. Do you have to stand right there? Couldn't you be literally anywhere else? I don't like this. Thank you. You don't hear anything? Really? That scavenger did not see what was behind him. Anyway, I think it's this is the correct pipe that I want to go into. Kind of a roundabout way to get to it, but I guess it works. It's kind of weird to go down this far to not go to the depths. I guess that's just kind of the route that I found. Oh man, there's something going on. Favorite passage in terms of like achievements? Like which one of my favorites to get? I have no idea. I haven't really thought about that too much. Okay, time to play Spear Master. Look at me, I'm such a master of spears. Oh, that's a great spot. What is even going on over there? Is there another... Oh man. Oh, the scavengers are so jealous of me. Karma Cash Enthusiast, my favorite part of the game. Okay, now we shelter, because that was very dangerous. Was there a question that got asked, but then got deleted? I don't see a question. That's a great problem. Time to build a supercomputer. It's funny that it's not funny, but it's interesting that there's an entire screen that's just water. That's just the whole thing. I don't know if there's any other screens in the game like that. Like maybe in Shoreline, but there's usually like a few things in the way here and there, right? And most of the screens don't really go into the water that far. But that one is just water. Yo, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the raid. Oh no. Oh, okay. How do I deal with this? I think actually a reasonable approach would be to grab the spear down here. This is a very ominous song. Also, all of these, I want these to move out of the way. And then centipede. That's what you get, even though you didn't do anything. Don't mind those guys down there. They're just having fun. Blowing up. Oh man, I'm very lucky. That's a massive centipede. Fortunately for you, I have 2 spears. I also dropped one pearl. Oh, really? There were 2 spears there and I couldn't pick up a single one. Okay. It's concerning to me that you can post messages in the chat that just get blocked without me being able to see what the message was. Like maybe it makes sense if some messages are filtered. But I should be able to see that, right? At least. Also, I'm talking about the YouTube chat. Probably don't know, but I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. If you want to see what's going on over there, you can check. I think I have it linked somewhere on my about page. I don't know. It's somewhere. Yes, I'm also streaming to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, I'm also streaming to Twitch. But you guys probably know that already. I'm just gonna try to do this all in one go. Yeah, carrying 2 pearls does not give me much space to work with. Especially with centipedes like this. And that guy up there. Did they see me? Did they perceive me? And now, kelp again. Are you a big one? Moderate size. Hey, there's a karma flower. That's funny. I don't know why there'd be a karma flower right there. Also, I really need to not grab the attention of this centipede. They're right below me. Oh no. Oh yeah. I agree with that. Thank you. Don't mind the explosions in the distance. scavenger activities. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm just being useful for once. No, I'm not gonna give you the pearls. They look very shiny, I know. Okay. I don't have food. Is there a popcorn plant here? If I drop these pearls, the scavengers are totally just gonna grab them immediately. I'm just gonna keep going, okay? You guys have fun. I'll try to make it to a shelter here. You were trying to ask one question and it kept getting blocked in chat. And you thought you were just getting ignored. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, I don't really thought, I didn't think that I had like really strict auto mod. What would you call it? Like filters in the chat. I didn't think I had that set up really. Also, can't these guys knock items out of my hands? Because this isn't Downpour that we're playing on, so I need to be careful with these pearls in Shoreline. Suddenly, I realize how dangerous this is. Also, this is the wrong way. I mean, I could probably make it like 2 more rooms to the next shelter. A little worried about this jetfish though. And the snails. That was a bad jump. That's a jetfish. Rapidly approaching my location. Can't you go like some other way? Okay, jump a little bit further. Okay, if I drop the pearls here, I can still recover them. Those didn't get filtered. I know, this would actually be really bad if the jetfish hit me here. That's also bad, but kind of for a different reason. Can you please eat the jetfish for me? What are they doing? They just stick their head underwater, that's funny. It looks like it's pretty safe right now. There is that snail there, which is a little bit annoying. I can just sneak past them somehow. Nice. Okay, I actually made it to a shelter. I actually just barely have enough food and cycle timer left. That was certainly a cycle of all time. And was this starting from that one shelter way back on the left side of Subterranean? Goodness. Okay. Now the only goal is to make it back to Industrial. I would prefer to take the... I mean, actually, Shaded is like right here, so I'll go through Shaded. Also grab food. How many more pearls? These are the only last pearls remaining. I have one in my stomach, holding 2. So I think just these 3 are the last ones. Yeah, of course, there's a vulture in this room. Either a vulture or a salamander. If you hear threat music in this room. I'm gonna try to do this again. Easy. This isn't Moon. Nope. Don't need to bring these pearls to Moon. I'm very glad that you can bring them to any shelter you want. If you had to bring them to Moon, this challenge would be like 3 times as difficult. Half the challenge would be traveling the extra distance to shoreline every time, and the other half would be jetfish. I guess I'll shelter right away. And now I just need to get to industrial, and that's it. I'm gonna try to complete one more challenge today. I believe the next challenge involves going through unfortunate developments. But I'll have to look at that a little bit closer to see exactly what it means. Shaded bridge. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get Pebbles, to get the wall pearl first, that you can visit Pebbles and have lights for every time you go to Shaded. So I've actually been to Shaded quite a lot in this challenge, going through it to get the shoreline pearls, and then going back to get the Shaded pearl, and now I'm here again from Subterranean, right? So if you just got Pebbles first, you would have glow for every single time. I did get food already. Actually, this way is pretty easy with the lights. Also, oh, Martyr. Going through Unfortunate Development twice in Monk's campaign, which is a little bit harder than the others because Monk has more rots. Which was more meaningful for Downpour. But that's just kind of RNG. Just like go back and forth until you get lucky with the DLL spawns. That shouldn't be too bad. Although it's actually the rooms at the very end of Unfortunate Moment that are kind of the hardest. It's really easy to accidentally fling yourself into the tentacles, the proto DLLs. Where am I going? I might actually be able to make it to the very end from here. Oh. How am I not dead? That was surprising. So I'm gonna try to complete that challenge. I believe the challenge after that is offering for me to bring like a specific colored lantern mouse to the Leviathan in Subterranean, which I'm a little bit concerned about. I actually have found one purple lantern mouse, right? But that was in a different save file. I might actually try to find that off stream, just so I don't spend like an hour waiting for a random creature to spawn, you know? That's unfortunate developments. Part of Pebbles that has all the rot. At least I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be safe. I'll take a shelter. Only one more shelter. I still need food. It'd be nice if we could get those blue fruit down there. But here's some food. Oh, I can't make this jump while holding two pearls. Whoa, look at that guy go. Whoa, look at this guy go. Nope, don't see anything here. Just a slug cat. Oh, now he might actually get me there. Whoops. Well, okay. Well, I have to go get that pearl now. And this pearl. And Batfly? Yeah, sure. Nope, nothing here. It's gonna try to rush to the shelter. I I don't think I missed any. Okay, let's do one last count. $14? Did I got that right? Oh, there's 2 more like on a bottom row. Yeah, that is enough. Plus 1 rock. Actually, I should get a screenshot too. And whatever the challenge says. Yep, that's it. Just need a screenshot. We're in the ball pit now. I want to get the rock out. Yeah, throw this out of here. So I think this is actually there. I'll just do that. Okay. Yeah, there's an extra pearl in there. It looks a little bit like a rock. Okay. Where am I? Where what is this challenge? This was the one where you starve with the Squidcada. I mean, I guess if I'm already here, right? Okay. This I don't know how this will go. But we're on to the next challenge now. It is a little bit exhausting to do those challenges that take like several streams to complete. So it kind of feels like you're not making any progress. Like, here's another stream, time to do the same challenge that I did last stream. You know. And sometimes you can get a whole lot done in a row. Now I have the Squidcada here. I don't know how possible it is to navigate. It's just a Squidcada. Because last time we were starving, and that makes it a lot easier to fly. I'll still try though. I don't think there's grapple worms. Well, actually, there might be in the very next room. In that case, I would like to use a grapple worm instead. Okay, I guess there's not. Just gonna have to see if this works out. Oh, never mind. There is. Alright, goodbye, Squidcada. Have fun. They're just gonna hang out. I like how they don't really mind going to a new location like that. Also, I almost just did the rivulet strat in this room. I don't think that would work out for me as monk. Maybe it would. These rooms aren't destroyed completely. Isn't that wonderful? And you can just go through this pipe right here. If only. And there's plenty of people. Yeah, this is totally fine. Yeah, it's nice that Downpour decided to take out a lot of the like one-way paths. Because those. Okay. Just to make navigation a lot more convenient. throw boost out of an E-slide? Really? So there is a way to do that. I guess I didn't really look into it, but I just kind of heard that it was possible. All right. Well, we're almost ready for the challenge. I do kind of want to check. Hold up. What this route looks like and where you need to start. I mean, looks pretty much like I thought it would. You go up and then you go down. And I guess you can return to the first shelter. Yeah, return to the starting shelter. Okay. That does mean I need to well, okay, that's not a problem. It's also nice that there's no sand lizards or spitter spiders here. Honestly, monk is just kind of wonderful most of the time. Okay, we're just gonna complete the challenge first try, and we're not gonna move on, right? Oh, it's buffering. Is it lagging? It might have been lagging for a little bit. I would like to know if it was lagging or if it was like frozen completely, like it was just buffering. There's an important distinction between those two. A bit. The stream was lagging. 3 FPS. Also, it seems like that was on Twitch and YouTube. Huh. Well, I guess that's better than if it freezes completely, because then the VOD doesn't even store it at all. It says if there's just a cut. So, unfortunate development. Oh, that's Survivor. That's nice, I guess. It's an area. It's usually not awful. It's like, I'm actually not too familiar with going down unfortunate development, but I've done it as Spearmaster, which is like the opposite of Monk. Like it's the least infected as Spearmaster, so it doesn't really mean much, does it? I think actually one of the more annoying parts about unfortunate developments is getting there in the first place. So it might be a little bit too broken if it's like a really fast shortcut. That doesn't take much time to get to it all, but the actual process of getting there takes a while, and then you might die and have to redo it, and it's like it's hard to make it feel like it's a really like a really great shortcut. That was a mistake. You didn't hear anything. That's enough food though, so I don't need to worry about that. Imagine they sit here waiting for the sound to come back on the way. Or when I come back, they're gonna be sitting there waiting for me because I made that sound. But here we are in like real unfortunate developments. It starts right here. Gatekeeping unfortunate developments. I can't throw upwards. And that's wonderful. It's exactly that kind of situation that I've been talking about. Like, what can you do about that, really? We'll try again. You're extremely patient, I guess. I guess that's this whole game. You can be extremely patient and never die until you aren't. But that's the next boost. You just have to wait 5 minutes. Apparently it might be a lot more than 5 minutes from some accounts. Is there parallax going on right now? It's like a very, very subtle parallax effect in this room. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, karma flower. Can I grab that? Oh, it's very slippery. Oh, just the corner of that. Thank you. Okay, I guess I'll go the other way because there's no rot on that side. Not the developers manually making them annoying as possible. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, a lot of these yellows in this room are place specific, in specific locations. And I guess the yellow or like droplets are more likely to set up near their near where they spawn, right? Well, sometimes, yeah, they do wander off and then just kind of sit somewhere really annoying. You just have to deal with it. pups randomly just make noises to alert the DLLs. And this yellow is a little bit higher up than before. Far enough. And then they like to spin sometimes. Barely. Okay, I'll wait another cycle. And thank you. Okay, I guess I don't do that. This looks fun. I'm really good at getting there. Oh yeah, I wanted to drop the Lantern Mouse there. Or the Neuron. I'm thinking about Lantern Mouse again. Actually worked out. Okay. I might want to jump from the left side here. But I might, I mean, this should work out. Actually, no, I see one of their tentacles. It's like right there. Oh, nice. The sound effect and the... They desynced for a bit. And I'm alive. I don't like this though. I really don't like this. He's after me. Okay, so well that path is blocked for now. So you know what? And I don't think I can make it up. It's at low gravity here, so I can't jump up. And I, of course, did that at the wrong time. How dare you have fun. Okay, so I guess I'll just wait this time. Or I could, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just wait. Stand slightly to the right here to avoid that one tentacle on the wall. I guess I can jump like up here, then turbo boost to the side. Okay. You're not allowed to stay in this shelter. And now you're in the fun part of Percent development. A bit higher threat level. You really want to get as much speed as possible because you can go really far. In fact, I've actually kind of traced out the path already on the map. Yeah, you just want to go, you know. Okay, I almost made it all the way. Have patience here. Now, I don't know which one of these paths would be better. Which one of these pipes. But I always go this way, so I'm just going to take that. And I don't think it matters. The challenge just says that you need to go to a room without any rot in it. Which is not this room yet. And I hate that guy. This one... Okay. One or the other, you know. This one tentacle, I've actually probably died that. I've died to that one probably more than any other. I guess I need to save like a rock for that to like turbo boost out of the way. Like jumping diagonally down does not send you low enough, but just jumping straight down sends you too far down. At least that's how it feels, you know. So I guess you need to do like a diagonal jump and then throw boost to readjust. But that's just a really mean tentacle. Eat a rock. Okay. Good idea. Eating a rock is occasionally useful. In fact, actually, Artificer is a big fan of it. They are a big rock enjoyer. Not as much as the gravel eater. The cross ones? The cross ones, it looks like they hurt, you know? they're very spiky. Maybe the brick. Which I think I'm holding right now, yeah. Is this guy like right here? Am I gonna jump straight into them? No. It was close. I don't like that they're moving. Never the brick. What? Okay, that guy's going crazy. This guy is like right in the wrong spot. I mean, this should be like a good place to jump. Just kidding. Just kidding. Double. It was the best place to jump. And actually made it all the way. I'm surprised they didn't grab me, because all their tentacles were right there. Can we do anything with a pup is a pain? That's true. I mean, I don't have much experience with slug pups. Usually you can just kind of put them on your back and just forget about them. You still need to feed them, but you know, they aren't really a huge problem. If you need to carry like 2 slug pups, then I don't have any advice. Good luck. You stand up to. I mean, I guess not necessarily. Sometimes the slug pups choose you, you know. That was I didn't like that. The fake spear one, the like long rectangular one. Okay, I basically just fell all the way back down. The one that looks like an F? You mean the one that I'm carrying right now? Nice. It's fine. I have a backup rock. I could go the other way and avoid that like problem spot, but this is also a hard one to get into because I'm pretty sure that there's rot like right here. Okay, I'll grab the backup rock. So maybe I'll do like this. Not a fan of that. I think I can just go straight up and this next room shouldn't have any rot in it, or maybe the room after that, I don't know. I don't know when the final room is. Okay, not this room. But maybe this one? Nope. I might have picked a bad path. Okay, there is no rot in this room. Right? Confirmation? Rotless room? I'll go one room further. That's definitely not rot. Okay. So that is half of the challenge done. Can I make it back to the shelter? That's the real meat of the challenge. I made it here, can I get back? I really don't like this arrangement. Yeah, let's just take it slow, you know? We can take the long path. There's no time limit. I got grabbed there. And we're back here. Which I don't know how to approach this. And then just go down. Okay, we're safe from these rooms. And these rooms should be easy because you just fall straight down, right? I'm just gonna wait while it's low gravity. And I can just fall past the next screen and just grab that pole right there. I think I actually need to do this room in 0G. When your slug pup wants to head all the way up to 5 pebbles for a snack. I really don't like I don't like the fact that I can't see what's going on. Okay, this is probably the worst room. Let's just take it slow, you know. Oh, that's not. Okay, I just need to make it back to the shelter. I don't think there's anything dangerous at. Well, yes, there is. There's one dangerous room. Is he okay? Is he really right there? That's not a huge deal, but I'm not a fan. Okay, I think we're secure. We're safe now. 100%. And I did get enough food. I mean, you just need to eat one for Monk. Vulture grubs. Well, I don't really know how slug pups decide which foods they like, but I assume that it's not like they have a limited amount of food that they can like. Actually, I don't know. I just kind of assume that they have a value for each food that's just randomized. So it's not like if they really like neurons or vulture grubs that they have less space to like other foods that are more common. Although I would like to actually know how they work. But also that is the end of the challenge. So yeah, I mean, I'll check one last time, but I'm pretty sure that is everything. Yeah, I think that's good. It does say that you need to take the same route back. But I assume that just means that you need to go through unfortunate development again, and not that you need to take or go through the exact same set of rooms that you took. Because I think I did kind of do a little bit of a loop in memory conflicts, but that shouldn't be a big problem. I don't know. That'd be a little bit absurd to actually like count against it. But anyway, that is the end of the stream. It's nice to complete these like longer challenges, like getting all the pearls. I want to see what's the next like really like challenging challenge. Offering doesn't really seem too difficult. It just seems like random whether you get the color nicer mouse. Safari. Okay, honestly, I don't even know how Safari works. I assume it just means a bunch of lineaging, but that does look kind of annoying. Devotee. Is it all 8 echoes in 1 cycle each? That one does seem cool. It's more of like a speedrun challenge, but it is as Hunter. Sleepover is like one of those ones that require obscure tech. Kill Leviathan, yeah. So at past this point, these challenges start to become very interesting. I'll say that. But I'll probably want to spend more time researching the strategies behind each challenge and not just kind of like winging it every time. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.